Most cybersecurity career breaks trace back to a conference conversation, not necessarily a job application. But if you've done Black Hat or .conf more than once, the beginner playbook has already stopped giving you an edge. Here's what replaces it after year one. First, try to get on the agenda, not just the badge list. Walking the floor puts you in front of thousands of people who are all doing the same thing you are. Speaking puts you in front of specific people who can help your career. If it's not too late, submit a CFP, which is marketing speak for call for proposal. Even a rejected submission puts your name in front of the review committee, which is usually the same group of people running the track you'll want to be a part of next year. And if you land a panel seat or a talk, the dynamic flips entirely. You're no longer the one asking for 5 minutes of someone's time. People are lining up to ask for yours. There's usually a version of a conference that never makes it into the agenda, which are closed-door dinners, analyst briefings, vendor executive sit-downs. Most attendees don't know that these exist, and even the ones who do can't talk their way into them from the expo floor. Access to that layer isn't earned by networking harder in the moment. It's earned by what you did before you ever walked in. Making an introduction to someone in your network, sharing intel with a peer, mentoring someone early in their career. Cybersecurity is a small community, and the people who give first are the ones who get pulled into rooms that never make it onto the agenda. Now, this one might sound counterintuitive. Stop trying to be everywhere. You already know the sessions get recorded, and the conversations that happen in the hallway may be more valuable. That's not insight anymore. The actual skill now is deciding which specific conversations are worth the limited hours you have and cutting the rest without feeling guilty. I know, it can be tough. Sometimes this means skipping the group dinner for the one-on-one. Skip the after party for the 20-minute conversation with the person actually working on a problem you're stuck on. Nobody remembers who showed up to every party. However, people remember who showed up when it actually mattered. A conference doesn't end when you land back home. Most people let 3 solid days of conversations just evaporate into a stack of LinkedIn connection requests that nobody follows up on. Write what you actually learned and share your learnings. Tag the people who said it. Put it somewhere your network will see. And that's not self-promotion. That's sharing insight for those who couldn't make the trip. Every person who reads it and wasn't in that room now knows you were. And they know exactly what you walked away with. That is a much bigger return than the conversation itself. Last one, and it's less about the conference and more about the 51 weeks in between. Most people treat their network like a collection, add the contact to LinkedIn, and forget about it until they land for next year's conference. Instead, check in on people throughout the year. Notice who's about to speak somewhere, or recently published something, or changed roles. And reach out before you need anything from them. That's the difference between a list of names you met once at a conference and a network of colleagues.